shit. It's been a while. It has been a long time since I've last done anything, I think. I think the latest thing I did was stream for an hour. I haven't done much. And that's not just YouTube-wise. That's all over the place. I haven't done much in the way of anything, really. It's just been kind of boring over here in Daneland. Sounds like the stupidest place. I've had a lot going on. So a lot has been going on. There has been a lot of things have happened. The biggest one being I moved like 100 miles away from my family, from my old roommates, from everywhere. I moved. And I, unfortunately, had to have my cat, who didn't make an appearance in a lot of the videos, didn't really know. I had her for about a year. Unfortunately, she had to be put down about, a week before I moved here to Columbus, Ohio. That sucked. Obviously it sucked, but that was hard because she had a liver failure and I didn't know. She was like my first pet. I've had pets before, duh, but she was like the first pet that I actually had. The first pet that was part of me. The first pet that was something rather than nothing. Rather than just being my mom's dogs or my mom's cat or my dad's cat. She was mine. I bought her. I paid for her food. I did all that. It was just a lot. It was a lot to take in. It was a lot to deal with. And I wasn't prepared for it. And with, doing that and then moving literally a week later, that was the longest week of my life. That was just the longest week I've ever had until I moved here. I moved here thinking I was going to get a job in some banking stuff. Not going to give out any details, obviously. I didn't get the job, real quick, just to clarify. And every hope I had, every job interview I went to was just squashed. Completely under the rug, or just didn't get any calls back or anything like that. And it hurt. Because I knew I could do something, but no one was giving me that chance, and that was hell. And then I had gotten a license recently, January of this year, technically, so not that recently. A chemical dependency counselor's assistant license, basically a drug abuse counselor in training, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Actually, I'm doing CDCA work, and I love my job, and I love my work, and I love what I do, and I couldn't be happier. But I was still broke. I still couldn't afford a mic or a camera or anything like I wanted, and I was paying out to Premiere Pro for months without using it. For 3 months I paid to Premiere and I never touched it for 3 months. So I canceled it. And I didn't know what I was going to do from there. I wanted to continue doing videos, but I thought it was gone. I thought the idea was dead. And then my mom and I get together for Black Friday. And there's this camera that I've wanted since last year on Black Friday, but I just couldn't afford it last year and I couldn't afford it this year. And we went to Walmart and we went to see it, and it was still a bit expensive. And she's like, Dane, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it for you. And I was like, understandable. It isn't cheap. And I put it back, and I felt hurt because I really was looking to get this camera. I really wanted to get this camera, and it wasn't going to pan out. So I was like, you know what? I'll save up for it. It's still only a little under $200. I can swing that if I just don't eat lunch for a couple days. Something like that. As you can see, that wasn't the case. She did get it. She just legit made it a surprise, like an actual surprise. and it was cool. And I was like completely, thrown around for a second, and it was nuts. And now I went out today, and I guess technically today, yeah, I bought this lavalier mic, and this is really cool because I'm a person who, I don't like to do things just as. I don't do things just as they are. When I like to do art, but when I do art, I don't do it just as is, and I'm okay with it. I'm never okay with it. So me recording stuff off my phone or the crappy webcam and no mic or an XLR mic that has a fuzz in the background, no. I wasn't about to do that. I hate that. I hate doing that. What I don't hate is having a camera, having a mic, and having the things I need in my mind, in my mind's eye. That's not how you use that, but just basically having the things that I need to make this what it's supposed to be, to make this the way it's supposed to be, to make things happen the way they're supposed to happen. That's, to me, I have to have things a certain way. I have to have them be of a certain quality, or else I'm not going to do it. That's my issue. I need things right. It's okay as is. There's no video on my channel so far, really any, that I'm too proud of. I should have wrote a script or something. But this is just my first thoughts after, I think, hold on. Yes, I know top 6 video game characters video never happened. Well, when I was writing and planning and even getting gameplay footage for the video, that's when I got the call from my cousin who I live with now. I got the call from them, and they said, hey, you hate it up there, come down and live with me and find a job down here. Maybe even work with me. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah. The fuck, why not? I got nothing better to do, and I got all day to do it. So, and it was about a week and a half, probably. In a week and a half, I packed up my entire life. That first week, that week afterwards was really, that week after I lost Nikki was, if you're wondering what I'm pointing to, there's a picture. Oh, just bring it down. Oh, shit. This was her. This was my Nikki. I don't know if you can see those very well, but this was her. This was my girl. There were those, and then, like I said, I like to do art, and I painted her something. I found some scrap wood in my mom's place, and I wanted to see how it blended, and I didn't do a good job on this, but this was her headstone. And I wasn't going to leave it there. She's healthy and in a better spot now. And I couldn't be happier, honestly. She wouldn't have been able to come with me to Columbus because my roommate is allergic to cats. But Nikki was cool. And I'm going to take a break from pets for a little while. Oh, but those top 6 video game characters, like I said, I'm just going to move it to a top 10, add 4 more, and start making the process. It's going to take a minute because I still don't have a capture card. I do, but I don't. Because the capture card I have is iffy at best. But what I do have is an idea of what I want it to be. So don't expect it anytime soon, but it's coming. And so are a ton of other projects, and the entire reason for me making this video. I'm changing the channel's fundamentals completely. Now, I'm not taking anything away. I'm still going to do gameplay stuff. I'm still going to do stuff about video games and shit like that. But I have knowledge about other stuff, and I talk about other stuff with a lot of other people all the time. So I don't see why I have to subscribe myself to one type of video, one type of media, or two types of media. Why can't I do any? And so this is here. I'm going to try and change the name of the channel to just... I want to go with like the media room or something. I don't know yet. That's still to be workshopped. But it would be fun. It would be fun. And I'm going to work on an intro. If I can think of one, I wanna have some sort of intro, but right now, none. So, anyways, that's it. We've got work to do.